Hey guys, welcome to etc. 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 This is Bert Lumpia.
This is Earthstar Mage.
And I Meat Talk.
You guys, what are we doing today?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I started reading this book the other day. It's The Three Musketeers. It's pretty interesting. I've never read it, but I've seen movies about it. Have you guys watched or read that movie?
Welcome to a We Talk with Me Talk, where we talk with me talk.
Oh,
Yay!
nice.
We Talk with Me Talk.
Yes, this is another We Talk with Me Talk, and today we're going to be talking about shows. What are you watching? What have you watched? What are you gonna watch? Let's find out today.
Is it like TV shows?
Any
It,
media.
it can be anything you've seen with your eyeballs,
With your
cool, okay.
eyeballs.
Got it.
but it
Oh.
has to be moving.
Yeah,
Not
not
Books
a
don't
book.
books don't count. No books. No
I
art.
I watched the picture book the other day.
No, it can't be printed either.
Okay.
Them's the rules. Today
While
we're
we
playing.
talk about shows, yes,
Yeah,
we're
we're playing. We're playing Mario Kart 8
Mario Kart 8.
Deluxe. Deluxe.
We're going to do 100 cc.
Oh my
no
God, it's
teams.
so slow.
Let's do this.
I don't know what frantic items are, so I'm going to put that on.
I bet it's
Oh, dear.
all the crazy ones like bullets and junk.
Normal comms, all vehicles, 4 races. Here
Let's
we go.
do this. Woo.
Only the bruh,
Da?
bruh,
Bruh?
bruh. Explosives. It was called
Is that what it
explosives.
said?
So there,
Oh
it's
my
like all the
God.
exploding stuff.
That's funny.
Does anybody have something they've watched to talk about?
Who wants to start? Rose, what are you watching?
I think mostly YouTube, but the show I've watched most recently is the newest season of Disenchanted.
Oh, Disenchanted. I feel like we've talked about Disenchanted before.
I don't remember.
I haven't seen too much of it. I think I finished the first season. I saw some of the second one. So now they're in a third season now, right?
Is it third or fourth?
I think so. I did see it. I saw it pop up on Netflix, I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I just can't remember if it's the third season or the fourth season.
Look at this, guys. I'm a Yoshi.
What?
I'm a Yoshi.
Yoshi, that's my thing.
I'm showing off
Not
my
a
new
Shy
cart I
Guy?
got.
I screwed it up.
I got this new cart.
Okay.
Look at it. Look.
Okay.
Are you seeing it on your screen?
All just smacking into each other.
So did you finish all of Disenchanted season 3?
Whatever the newest season is, I still can't remember if it's 3 or 4.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Oh no! Oh wait, it went on.
What was good about it?
Uh,
Was there anything interesting that
I mean,
happened?
it was entertaining. I just can't really give spoilers.
Fine.
Well, I'm trying not to give spoilers, I should say. Because there are people in this room who have not seen it.
Yeah, I don't think people in this room particularly care about spoilers.
I guess that's true.
But if you
It's
cared about
fine.
other people not in this room, that's fine.
I'm not trying to say it yet.
Darn it.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about Disenchanted one time because I know I've said something like, the only quote that I know from Disenchanted is when the mom
Yeah.
goes, shut up.
Other people start doing it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like whenever someone's trying to go to sleep, someone will do it.
Oh, gosh. Gotta remember to use all the mushrooms all the time.
Oh my.
But you watched the whole season?
Yes, I did.
Did you think at least it was better than the other seasons?
It's like the same. I actually do find Elfo more annoying now.
Who?
Elfo?
Alpha.
Oh.
Why?
He goes from like this goofy character to this passive aggressive character to just this jerk.
Damn.
Oh, he's a jerk now.
Yeah. I mean, I understand
Oh my God.
why he's a jerk, but at the same time, everyone else is like, let's get on with our lives. And he's just like, no.
That's funny. That sounded like Alpha. No.
Exactly. Ha!
Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Who dropped all of these mushrooms down
Those
here?
are mine.
Thanks.
They're always mine.
You
Oh,
almost
come
had
on.
second place.
Oh, what? I got eaten by a piranha plant. Or he bit
I
me.
got.
Ah! No, this is so
My
bad. I'm doing
fireballs.
so poorly.
Let's see. I've been watching movies on Netflix a bunch.
What movies?
So, I watched, I'll just give you a small list.
Okay.
I watched Despicable Me,
Yay!
Despicable Me 2.
Yay!
Oh, wait, this other one was on Disney Plus. Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. Those are the 3 movies that I watched this week, because usually when we come home from work, I will just get something for lunch and then, watch a movie while I do that.
Yeah. Winner.
And
And how did you like those movies?
I love those. I love Despicable Me.
It's so funny.
I love Despicable Me and
Banana.
all the other movies in the series, but on Netflix they only have the first 2.
Mm,
And I'm also waiting for.
just like we're waiting for you.
I'm waiting for the
What?
new Minion
Oh, the
movie
new-
to come out, The Rise of Gru.
Rise of
Is it a
Gru.
Minion movie or?
I
I
think
think it's a Minion
so,
movie.
but I haven't heard
Okay.
about it for like the last 2 years, maybe, or was it just one?
I
year?
honestly thought it was already released, and I just didn't
I
notice
feel like it was supposed to come out right around the pandemic time.
I haven't
they,
seen it.
They didn't have
They
like theaters
do
open,
tea,
so they just
do tea.
delayed it. I could be wrong. If you do know, get in the comments. Whoa!
Whoa!
I was hitting the wrong button. I was not going forward.
Huh, how did you
Ah,
miss?
I missed.
Yeah, you did.
Darn it! I tried to get in front of him. Whoa, that was close. I like Despicable Me. The one thing I learned from the last time we watched, this newest time that we watched it, was that
Hmm.
Kristen Wiig was in the first one.
Oh,
Which is
she
so
was
weird.
Yeah, I knew she was in the second one because she plays Lucy.
the mom.
Yeah, the mom.
Spoilers, the mom.
And then I looked at the credits and I found out she was in the first one too. She plays
Aw,
she plays the lady who runs the orphanage.
which is such a an opposite character. So
Yeah,
weird.
that's clever.
yes, they're both quote unquote love interests because she does kind of flirt with the orphan lady does flirt with Gru kind of thing. But ugh. This guy's
I think Despicable Me is pretty quotable too. So
Oh yeah,
yeah. Yeah, you wanna hear some quotes?
yeah. Prove it.
Zamon!
You know what that means.
What?
You do not get the unicorn. That's a quote from that movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, knocked over.
Yeah, that's the other part of that.
Oh, ow! I keep doing
Right? Then
that.
when she gets the
Aw.
unicorn,
Mhm.
she goes, "It's so fluffy."
I could die.
That's before she gets the unicorn. That's when
You're
she
right,
sees
you're right,
it.
you're right. It's so fluffy.
Then after that, one of them says, "Let me think of what their names are." Sorry, I can't think very hard. While I'm-
Margot.
Margot is the oldest one. Edith.
Edith.
I was trying to think of Edith's name. Edith goes, "Let's go blow up some more games." I think this. Let's go blow up some more games. Or was that Agnes? Oh no, now I can't remember.
No, that's not Agnes. Agnes is concentrating on the unicorn at that point.
Sucker!
Yeah, come
Sucker!
on.
Oh my! Oh my!
Why you always gotta get good items?
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost made you almost got there.
So which one is better, Despicable Me 1 or 2? I haven't watched the first one lately. I did watch the second one when you watched it.
I like the first one better.
I would think that I like the first one better too.
Piranha Gun!
Yeah, that's right. Jason Segel's in that one, so that's funny.
That's from that movie, right?
Yeah.
It is quotable.
Squid launcher.
Oh yeah.
And I think Will Arnett is in that one too.
Oh, yeah?
He's the dad of Vector. Spoilers.
Banker.
I guess that's not really spoilers unless you say that.
Yeah.
No, it is spoiled.
Ha, ha,
Yeah, I don't think
ha.
you can really spoil anything that's been out so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Still, you know.
Skellex. Guess who Skellex is?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It's Dry Bones.
Oh.
Oh right.
Are there two
For a second, I was
links?
like, where are we? Are there? I mean, don't get me wrong. The second one's good too. I just like the first one a little more because it's. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. Okay, hi.
It's a little cuter.
It's a little cuter. It's
a
a
little
little
more
more
fun.
like about family love instead of like romantic love. So it's, you know, feels a little less used.
But there is each of them have their own thing.
Yeah, that's true. Which is why I'm like, I still like both of them. I just like the first one better.
Let's see. I was trying to think if I had thought something new about watching Star Wars again. But I talked about Star Wars in the other video, so I don't want to bring that point up.
What about the Star Wars?
I'm trying to think.
Wait, are you still bringing up the same point that we talked about in Aliens?
Yeah, the one I don't want to bring that same point up.
Okay.
So I'm trying to have a
How did I get this? I forgot we're on some kind of weird item set.
Oh, that's right.
So I kept getting
Oh,
items
why did
like,
you do
how do I
that?
have this?
Anyways, what about Me Talk? Me Talk, what did you watch recently? Or
Okay.
what have you watched?
I'm not up to date. I think I'm behind one episode of this show, but I'm watching Attack on Titan with
Got
my
it.
friends.
Moist.
And we watch every Sunday because I think it releases on Sunday.
On what? On what platform?
We watch it on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
So we watch that, and then after we watch Attack on Titan, we watch Demon Slayer because they release on the same day as well.
That's
Oh,
kind of nice.
But I think that the last Sunday was the last episode of the new season of Demon Slayer, so that was really short actually.
how many episodes?
I think maybe
6?
10.
10.
Maybe
Aw.
was it 10? Maybe it's 7 or 6 or 7 or something like that. Bullet.
God, shit.
But anyway, okay. I'm gonna spoil a lot of stuff I'm gonna spoil a lot of stuff in Attack on Titan, and just assume that everybody knows everything about it. Because I actually don't know much. I only know what is released on the episode.
Oops.
But my friends have already read the manga, so they know a ton of stuff about it already. So, watch out. Oh, God, I didn't even know it was over already.
Yeah,
It's
but
way over. I've been
It's
done.
over.
the one thing I'm having a real problem with Attack on Titan is probably, I don't know if a lot of people have this problem, but they call the overall like plan that that the quote unquote bad guy has. You know, everybody in that show is actually bad. So,
What do you mean?
the show is mostly in the perspective of Eren, right? So for the majority of the first 3 seasons, I think, you're supposed to side with him. You're supposed to feel like, oh, he's doing the right thing, so everybody else is kind of bad. That's my perspective on that.
But then it turns out he's bad.
I mean, it's kind of that weird thing where it's like everybody is good and everybody's bad. It's
Of
just like
course.
your intention and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. You know, it's like a moral dilemma.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so Aaron has a brother, and his brother's name is Zeke, and Zeke's ultimate goal is to, I'm gonna say, sterilize. I think the proper word should be sterilize this race of people called Eldians, because the Eldians, I think, are the only ones who can become Titans, like the controllable Titans, right? Like they can control that they are human and or you know, they can become Titans.
Right. Okay.
So he wants to sterilize them so that he's not really killing them, but he's
Stopping the Titans from happening.
yeah. Eventually, all of the people who can have that ability will die out.
Right.
But I don't know if this is just a translation or they actually call it this in Japanese, but they call that plan the euthanasia plan. But I was like, is that even the right word? Why are they using the word euthanasia? Am I wrong? And
That seems kind of weird.
Oh, I went the wrong way. I was supposed to throw a bomb
It
behind
kind
me.
of makes me wonder.
Cause I don't watch it. I
Seems
mean,
like death after the fact, not before the fact. You know,
which one?
like sterilizing is like before,
Right?
like before they're born, compared to like
Darn
killing one
it.
after they're born. Wow, what?
Oh gosh.
Get her.
No.
But that's what they're doing, right? They're sterilizing them. Cause
That's what his plan is to do. So there's a Titan, or it's the very first Titan, called the Founding Titan, and I guess she's supposed to be some kind of, she can kind of do whatever, right? She's kind of like a, what do you call that mechanic in storytelling where it's like you can do whatever you want to fix the problem?
to fix the problem?
Yeah, it's
She's
like a
the Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like something Machina.
So like if you have the power of the Founding Titan, you can basically do whatever you want, or I don't know.
Lame.
There's a weird, like, there's so many weird powers in there that I'm like, I don't know, someone's got to explain it to me.
Oh my gosh, there's still one more lap.
Yeah. But, yeah, so his plan is to acquire the power of the Founding Titan and sterilize all the Eldians, which are the race of, that race of people. But I have a problem with them calling it euthanasia, because euthanasia, it usually means you are, like,
Killing.
physically
Yeah.
killing somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you are euthanizing a pet, you are, like, putting it to sleep. So I don't know why they call it that.
I can't remember the definition of it. Is it supposed to be like a humane way of putting something?
I think if
death?
you looked it up, like I looked it up earlier, and yeah, they say something about it being because you want to spare them from, you know, more.
Because in that case, you could say they're like euthanize. I can't say it right. They're doing that to the future generations, like humanely killing them.
Yes.
But that still sounds
I
weird.
guess, but I guess my understanding of euthanasia is that it is immediate. Like you are doing it
Right.
like at the time to stop that pain or whatever
Right.
immediately.
Doesn't seem like it fits.
Yeah. So yeah, I would have called it the sterilization plan. And then people are making like covers of the openings and the ending. Well, I've seen someone made a cover of the opening and the ending, but he changed, or I guess it's a parody, not a cover. And he changed the lyrics to be about sterilizing, but he still calls it euthanasia. So he talks about like you know, like people losing their balls or like not being able to like give seed or something like that. You know what I mean? He's using all these references to like a male's ability to inseminate or whatever. Right? And then I'm like, oh, man, he's still calling it euthanasia though, as if like if you euthanize a person, you are castrating them.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my rant on Attack on Titan.
Great. Great stuff.
Demon Slayer though,
Yeah.
it's all about polygamy now. No, I'm just kidding.
I have a coworker who really likes Demon Slayer to the point where
We chose the same
she's
track.
Oh, that's weird. Okay, I didn't intend to do that, but she's like gone and read all the manga, so she's like up to date as far as you can go. And she's like watching the anime and being like, "Oh, that's different. Oh, that's different. Why'd
Oh,
they change it?" kind of thing.
Because you have to adapt the media.
I know. I know.
I don't like it when people are like, you can't. You have to make it exactly the same. You can't.
Well, for her argument was that they made it slow down like so much,
Oh.
and she's like, "Just get to the point," kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, I get that. Because, well, anime always does that.
Yeah, they totally do. But I just found it entertaining because she's just like, "Get to the point already."
Oh, I meant to switch back to Shy Guy.
Okay, so we're back on Rose. Unless you don't have any other...
Are you done with Demon Slayer?
Oh, yeah, I don't know really much about Demon
Oh, okay,
Slayer.
cool.
Other than, yeah, there is a little bit of polygamy in there. Which isn't... I don't think it's too... It's, like, not the main thing. It just is a thing that happened.
Where is it? I don't know much about Demon Slayer either. But tell me
so so, usually the arc of a show is based on a certain Hashira. So
Right.
Hashira, you know what a Hashira is?
where. No.
It's like, it's like a high-level demon slayer, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So this one is about the sound Hashira,
Okay.
and he's a ninja, and I always forget the very specific details about his story, but he comes from this ninja village, but he abandoned the village, or he killed his clan or something like that.
Ah, so
But-
Sasuke.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Sasuke, I think.
Oh,
But
yeah, just about demons, right?
he ends up, there are 3 Kenoichi that leave with him, and they are his wives.
Okay.
Huh.
And that's where the polygamy comes in.
Yeah.
I
Is
mean,
that it, though?
it's not like they like say, I don't know.
Polygamist. Polygamist.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, he has 3 wives. It's just like, yeah, I don't know if there's Christianity in this world, so I don't know if, like, it's even, like, a big deal,
Yeah.
We were watching an episode of, or I don't know if anyone was watching it with me. Watching an episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation,
Uh-huh.
and
Oh no.
sorry, that part just makes me think of this episode where they have to figure out how to save a certain colony because they're all made of clones. So there are like
Ooh.
5 people who live there, and everyone else who is there is just a clone of them.
Okay, so what is the problem?
The
Is it
problem is that
because-
like the more that you clone yourself, the lesser the clones will be. Oh,
What do you mean by
messed up.
lesser?
So they'll eventually just.
Like
Dang it.
the
Nice.
deteriorating or something?
What
yeah,
is it?
their cellular something or rather will start to deteriorate. So
Let me think
eventually,
about
the
that.
like their clones, the later clones will lose like their ability, their mental faculties.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of why that would happen.
I don't know.
I feel like it has to be sci-fi science for it to work like that.
Yeah.
But anyways.
I was asking my coworker who's really into Star Trek about very specific things about Star Trek, but the word she kept using was suspension of
But
is
this-
it disbelief?
yeah.
Suspension
Wait,
of disbelief.
of belief?
Is it? Which one is it?
I think it's belief. Because like you have to
Yeah.
stop believing for a second.
No, I think
right?
it's suspension of disbelief because you're
Disbelief?
stopping yourself from.
Oh
not
no, that makes sense.
believing
That
it.
makes sense. You're right.
Whichever
you're right.
one it is. It's
Like
just like you have
believe
to.
it, so you
Yeah.
suspend the disbelief.
Yeah.
So I don't know much about like the Star Trek community, so I don't know how adamant people are to
Neither,
like.
none of us do.
Oh, okay.
None of us do.
I
We
was
just
just like-
watch Star Trek sometimes.
I just want to argue like the the medical facts.
Wait,
about
wait,
it.
wait. Let me finish this story.
Sorry,
though,
yeah,
about
go
it.
ahead.
So that's like the second portion of the episode. So the second portion is they go to that colony and they find out they have to help these people with their cloning problem.
Mhm.
But the first half is about the sister colony. It's where like they set down the first colonist, and it is just very stereotypically they're Irish.
What?
They're stereotypically Irish people, so they have
Like the
Irish accents.
Oh,
and they
okay.
like
They
to
do
drink and-
like stereotypical Irish things like, oh, we needed those meat and potatoes.
I want to watch that episode. I love Irish accents.
And so they're they're not as advanced in technology.
Okay. Is that an Irish thing?
No, I'm just saying that.
I'm just kidding.
If you have to imagine that, that's how those two colonies are different.
Okay.
They come from the same origin or whatever, but like one has advanced in different ways. Each one has advanced different
And
ways.
they're both clones of the same person?
No.
They're
The
just
the
different
Irish one
colonies.
is just normal,
Okay.
but they use the Irish colony they just leave them on the second colony so that they can repopulate normally.
So the gene pool can be widened.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so
that was the solution.
That was
Yeah,
the
that was
solution.
the
It was
solution.
to leave the
Like,
the
widen
Irish
the gene
colony
pool.
there.
Let's
I mean,
just
yes.
add more people.
But it has
That
to relate.
solution-
It
that
relates to
solution-
polygamy because the idea is that they have to use
Like,
more.
regenerate
They
as
have to
quickly as possible.
diversify the gene pool. So each female has to have multiple husbands.
Oh, okay. So they're children. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. I got
I see.
so messed up on
I
that.
took my hand off the
Damn it.
controller. So I messed
I
We're
can't
all, like,
believe I
just-
just did this.
Ugh. I just went off the rails. A couple
I
times.
did too.
Anyways, yeah, that's
That
what
makes
happens in
sense.
that episode.
I find that solution scientifically valid.
Yeah, it's
Though I don't think the problem.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the problem. I guess, yeah, I don't know too much about cloning, but I feel like as long as I don't know. Never mind.
I don't know. The
I would think that the better way would, I don't know. I'd have to see how they actually explain why that's happening.
all these mushrooms are for naught.
Really
I was
bad
gonna
this
make
time.
another joke, but I was like, no, I can't make that joke. Do you know what joke I was gonna make?
No.
Because you said the mushrooms were for naught.
Oh,
Now do you get it?
no, I don't.
Okay.
I like lost.
I was gonna say they were for somebody else, not for naught.
Like they're for George.
Yeah. That's funny, right?
Sure.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Oh, I thought. Whatever.
Anyway, okay. So Star Trek, still Star Trek.
Yeah, still Star Trek. I'm getting to the end of season 3 right now. I don't know if I complained about their uniforms yet.
I feel like we did because I did say something like Patrick Stewart's nips on another episode, I think.
That sounds
and
right. Because we were talking about how the seams are different places, right?
Seams and padding and darts and things. Zippers in the back instead of the front.
Speaking of Star Trek, I was watching a YouTuber who mentioned that the current Star Trek, like the most recent ones, are very much just action movies,
That's
right?
nice.
Compared to the old, like, Next Generation stuff, they're talking about, like, philosophical questions and things like that. Found that interesting. Like moral dilemmas and
Oh my
more philosophical
gosh.
things. What makes something alive? What makes it not?
Oh yeah,
right,
they
what's
do
wrong?
do that a lot.
Right.
Because they're always talking about the Prime Directive.
Right.
And they're always
that
talking
happens
about
a lot
data.
yeah.
Data. Is
Like-
he alive?
Yes, he's alive. He's an android.
But, like, it was just interesting to have this person talk about how, like, before it was all these philosophical, moral dilemma question kind of things, and now it's like, oh yeah, we gotta go fight this thing and maybe go shoot something and go have a fist fight and you know.
Oh, you Bowser.
Bowser.
I haven't seen any of the new ones. I wanted to watch Lower Decks, which is the cartoon.
Oh, I was
I
talking
never
about the
heard of that.
movies.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying I wanted to watch the Lower Decks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Joking? Who gives you a golden mushroom on a rainbow road?
Oh my gosh.
This,
Do
you know,
like
it's
that?
only
That's
mushrooms,
something
right?
nice. I thought we were doing,
Frantic?
yeah, I didn't realize we already started a new set.
Yeah. It's a brand new set of.
Rainbow Road with just mushrooms. Ah! And I just did that. Woo!
Excuse me.
Excuse
Wait,
Oh,
is
my
this
mouth
is this someone that doesn't repeat?
Yeah, it's over already.
Oh,
God,
I
that
would.
was
I think
really
I would
bad.
enjoy if they made longer tracks for this game.
Oh, did you see the little 8 that it made?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
There are a bunch of movies that I want to watch
Which
though.
one's Lower Decks? Is that the one where it's supposed to be everyone off the bridge?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's a cartoon. Looked funny.
Let me think. Okay, I have been watching this one thing all the time, cause it's too hard for me to choose a new thing to watch recently.
No, I get that.
And I just go home. I'm really tired. I go home. I make my breakfast. I guess it is breakfast. I was gonna say breakfast because it's not like it's actually my dinner, but it's in breakfast time.
Yeah.
So I make my breakfast and I just watch the producers
Oh,
always.
God.
Nice. I'm assuming you mean the not old one, the newer
Yeah,
one.
the newer one with
Nathan Lane.
Nathan
That
Lane
thing's
and
awesome.
Matthew
Matthew
Broderick.
Broderick.
I was thinking I did kind of want to see the old one because I want to know how
Uh-huh.
different they act.
Oh, it's so
if it
different.
It's very dry, is what it is.
It's very dry. There's no music.
Because I don't know if this word is right because I just learned it from when people talk about musicals, but I think that it's very campy how they act.
Can't
Is that a
Little bit.
word? Campy?
Mm-hmm.
Campy bara. Campylobacter. Get that?
No, I don't know what that is.
I am a technologist. I'm a medical technologist. Campylobacter.
I think the reason I don't like the older one is because, like, the whole point is that they're trying to try to make it so bad it ends up being good, right?
Yeah.
This other one just ends up being bad. Like,
Which ends up being bad?
so the Hitler show,
Uh-huh.
like, it's not funny.
Oh, what do they do?
They get
Do
like
they
a
do the same
stoner
thing?
guy.
Oh, they like change.
Yeah,
It has
so
like,
like
a different.
someone who's like, "Hey man, hi," like instead of someone who's like. I don't
Do
know.
they not have? What is Hans's character just the writer of the play?
I don't even know if they have him.
Oh.
Do they?
I don't know.
I think they don't really have it as part of it.
Really?
So like the only thing that happens is that the person comes on and acts all stoned.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Like the person they hire to be Hitler
I broke
is just like that the whole time. And they don't have anyone replace him at the last
Oh my gosh, what
second,
just happened?
and they don't have like the director being funny.
Oh.
It's just okay. Hitler.
Okay,
looks
so
a
they
little
really
bit
changed
stoned.
like how the musical in the musical actually
Correct.
happens. That's
And
such
it's not a
good
musical;
part.
it's just a play.
Oh, really?
It's just a play about Hitler.
I think half of the
Acting stuff.
hilarious part is that they're doing a musical.
Exactly. But it's not a musical. It's just a play about Hitler.
Okay.
It's not as funny.
Where is
I
everybody?
mean, there are scenes that are funny. I keep falling
Oh,
off.
dang it! Someone passed me.
I am so bad right now. I'm falling off completely.
Yeah, I'm not really thinking too hard.
About the race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Me
That's
too.
fine.
I am just. I am last place, literally. Come on, Wendy, let me be in first. No, nope. Nope, last.
Yeah,
Anyway.
and then I was trying to find other musicals to watch that I wanted to watch. And Tick Tick Boom came out, but I didn't really know anything about Tick Tick Boom.
Which one's
And
that one?
it's the one about the guy who wrote Rent.
Oh, okay.
And he's having this dilemma. Not a dilemma. He's having this kind of.
Existential crisis?
Yeah, I don't know if it's existential in
Okay.
nature, but like his deal is that he's almost 30 and he feels like he should have done something amazing and great already, but he hasn't in his mind. So it's about him trying to make, I don't know, like his grand
Kind of a
opus or
midlife
something.
Crisis, then.
I guess.
Not like in the traditional sense, but technically it's a midlife crisis. Like, oh, I haven't done anything with my life.
There was that one, and then I did watch Everybody's Talking About Jamie, which I did like.
Who's Jamie?
So Jamie is a gay kid in England, and he wants to be a drag queen. So the whole thing is
that's
about
fun.
him kind of finding himself. I watched it as a stage production on some video streaming platform first, which is very good. I like the stage performance a lot. But they did the adaptation into a movie really well too. Somebody's okay.
Yeah, I'm like, I think we're still setting up.
I was trying to. I had to get. I had to switch back to Shy Guy.
Shy Guy.
I just wanted to show off the Yoshi in the first one, then I kept forgetting to switch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not really even the Yoshi. It's the cart, but I
Hmm.
used the Yoshi with it. It's a golden cart. Just so I don't know if you guys even noticed what it was.
I noticed.
It was golden. It's a normal cart, and you get it. I think from
Getting 1 star in everything.
something like that. Yeah, except for the, or I don't know. Maybe it was everything.
But anyway, and then the last one I think I saw that I was thinking about watching, but I didn't really want to was, I think it's called Evan Hansen.
I don't know that one.
And I don't know the plot very well, but it's something like, there's a very depressed kid in high school, and then he meets this other kid, Evan Hansen. And I forget what it is.
This is a musical?
Yeah, it's a musical.
Oh, I didn't know it's a musical.
But this the non-Evan Hansen kid eventually, I think really early in the show, he ends up committing suicide.
Right.
What?
And then something about like
There's a letter or something.
yeah,
right?
Evan Hansen like had written a letter, which they found. I don't know if it was to that person or whatever. But they mistakenly think that he is his really good friend, and so they're like, "Oh, he
that's
was so
awkward.
depressed, and you were his only friend," or something like that.
Like, thank you for being his friend. You were the only one, kind of thing.
Yeah. So, I don't know. One thing is I wasn't really in the mood to kind of deal with like heavy feelings or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the other thing was I heard that the guy who plays Evan Hansen in the movie is the original person who plays it on this original stage production, which is shoot, I forgot his name already. But he's in Pitch Perfect, and he's the magician one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know who you're talking about.
Take that.
Sorry, I
Hit me
got
with that
distracted by
boomerang.
me. I caught like the edge of one of the things when I was flying, so I thought I was gonna go on top, and instead I just fell down. Sucked.
No,
Hey,
that's
Rob.
what I say. I just got hit with a blue shell.
But anyway, I think when he originally did the stage production, I don't know how old he was, but he was young enough that he passed for a high school student. But he played the same character in the movie adaptation, but
it's
he's
too old now.
so much older, I think. What the hell? I've never been down here before.
But looks weird.
Yeah, but they try to pass him as a high school student. I guess it's very unbelievable.
That sort of sucks.
So that kind of put me off wanting to see it. Because I think also his dad was like the producer of the movie.
That's annoying too.
So I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of like that Lin Miranda thing where he casts himself in his own stuff.
Oh, that actor's
Right
dad.
after you.
I thought you meant the person
Oh,
with
sorry.
the stories
no,
about
yeah,
his
no.
dad.
No, man, I wish I could remember his name. But also more about musicals. I really want to see the Book of Mormon live.
Lie.
It was here in where we live like 3 years ago, but I didn't know about it then.
I find that kind of entertaining how you tend to get into Broadway musicals like before you ever have a chance to see them.
Yeah.
Like that always just seems to be the way. Like you get into the music and you get into the story a little bit after you get into the music, and then you get into like actually seeing it.
That was the
Seems a little
opposite
backwards.
for me for Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, because we
You
saw it.
actually
We
saw
saw
it?
it
We
really
actually saw
early.
it.
Nice.
On New York Broadway.
On Broadway.
On Broadway.
I've
New York
never
Broadway.
seen Phantom of the Opera live.
I feel like I saw it
I would love
before
to.
we. No, I guess
Because that was before the movie came out.
Yeah. And we didn't know what it was. But you know what? The other option when we were on that trip in New York was to see the producers. And I was like, oh,
Aw.
man.
Really?
Yeah.
That would have been cool too.
But, I mean, the Phantom of the Opera was really good, too.
Well, it's a classic.
Yeah, we were up too high though.
I mean, you got to see the top of the chandelier.
I
That is
guess.
kind of cool.
And it like falls above. It swoops over the audience.
Right. I heard like that's supposed to be like this really cool thing and everything, but I think I'd just be scared.
Okay, one other thing that I just saw, and is musical,
Mm-hmm.
is Encanto.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what? Did you finish it when you came over?
Oh yeah, I finished it.
I fell asleep.
It's pretty okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like most of the music. But man, I was telling my
Oh,
other
man.
coworker, 'cause she went into like a really deep dive about, like all about the movie.
Ugh.
Okay.
I don't know
Um,
why people are like so into that movie. My cousins went into it pretty deep too.
Oh, did they?
Anyway, sorry, you were saying your coworker got a
Um,
deep dive into the movie.
Yeah, and I was just saying, like, just because she like found out tons of stuff about the music, but she didn't really know anything else by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I was just like,
Oh,
I wish
wow.
that it wasn't all so much the same sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really
'Cause-
Lin-Manuel'd out.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people will say that, but I mean, that's his style, so I guess if you can tell that he wrote it, that's like,
Oh man.
That's good for him.
yeah, that's good for him. Like, he's developed the style and people know it. But yeah, I could do with like a Lin-Manuel Miranda show that doesn't do a rap in it,
Yeah.
or
I
you
mean,
know.
that's what he's known for. I get
Um,
it.
I also get that like one of the characters is like her character is very suited for that. And that makes sense to me, but like you can't make everybody rap. Oh, like not everybody raps, but you know,
So
you can't.
which
ma-
character is suited for that?
I think Dolores is,
Oh, yeah, I could see what you're saying.
cause she's kind of got that frenetic energy.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then what was I watching recently? Everybody wants to talk about that one song.
Bruno.
Yeah, which I like that song a lot, but I
I
think
do
I mostly
too.
like the chorus.
There's a lot of music from that movie I enjoy, but I didn't super enjoy the movie, so it's a little awkward.
Hmm.
I mean, a lot of the music I like listening to by itself, not in a movie context.
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, I got a question for you guys related to Encanto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that Mirabelle had a gift?
That's a hard one.
When exactly?
At any
point. Did she have?
A gift from the candle, you're saying?
Yes.
I believe.
Okay. Do you think she had a gift from the when she was supposed to receive her gift?
No, I don't.
There's
Why?
so silly theories.
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
That's my problem with the movies. There is no explanation for anything. You can just say
No,
whatever
you,
you
can pick
want.
Whatever you want.
You can say whatever you want to explain this away.
There's a theory that like they have the scene where she touches the candle and she goes to touch the door and she wipes her hand on her dress.
Oh, because she
And then-
wiped it off on her
yeah,
dress or
and
something?
people are like they wiped the magic off on her dress, so
That
it was
sounds
like
silly.
transferring from the candle to the door. But when
'Cause-
you watch other people's doing their ceremonies, they touch the candle and they touch the doorknob, so it must be that. And I'm like, no.
Because the first thing that's like the most important to explain everything doesn't have an explanation.
Yeah.
There's no explanation why there is even a candle.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
It's a miracle, but they don't explain how miracles work, do they?
I guess
People
not.
like theorize all sorts of stuff about it, like, oh, because there was a death sacrifice, there's a miracle, or
It's a
because
Harry
there's just
Potter
a
theory.
big sacrifice, there's a miracle.
It's
It's fine.
I believe that you can probably speculate more if you were into that culture.
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
so.
You
like
can-
that would help.
I was watching one, and he was mostly. I was watching a theory video, but he was mostly talking about um, the music of it, actually.
Uh-huh.
But he, for some reason, got really into like theories about
Oh no.
what he thought was her gift and why and blah blah blah. But I didn't like how he stated it because he was stating it as fact.
Right.
Oh, what were
There's just so
some
much
of the
speculation with
statements?
that movie.
He was like, Mirabelle's gift was the same as the abuela,
I
which
heard that
is
one too.
also not really stated that she has her own gift.
She was given
Right.
a candle.
Oh well, yes, she like was given the miracle, but she just it doesn't say
What?
that she has like a very overt power.
yeah.
Sure, like the
Like,
others.
Yeah.
Some people are theorizing that Abuela is like supposed to be passing on the gift kind of thing. So once she's dead, Mirabelle will have the gift.
Right. So I can believe that it's like her power is to give gifts. Right?
Right? I could see that because she's
And so
supportive.
yeah, once Abuela is gone, someone has to have that gift.
Right.
Oh, I should have saved that thing.
I've even seen ones where like there's the theory that the grandfather who died is the house.
Oh.
And I'm
See,
like,
if that were the thing,
That's
then that
wrong.
would be fine.
that
That's
would be
wrong.
so messed
The
up though,
house
wouldn't
is-
it?
Yeah. Why?
Because like the house is part of the miracle and like what has the power and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that he chose not to give her one.
True.
Man, I'm way back here.
I didn't know that happens when the lightning strikes. It destroys all the icebergs.
Oh, I didn't notice that either.
But what I did like about that video was he compared if Mirabelle had a gift, it would be like a conductor. So like all the other family members who have like those very explicit gifts would be like people who play instruments. So their gift is an instrument.
Yeah, I can
But
see
then
that.
Mirabelle and the Abuela's power would be to be the conductor of those.
So this is gonna sound so ridiculous, but I feel like the reason this movie works is because they left it so open that everyone's thinking of theories. You
I don't know. That didn't
So-
work on me because I don't want to watch that movie anymore.
No, I get it, but we're talking about it.
Yeah, only because you brought it up.
Yeah, but I'm saying like our conversation about Encanto has been longer than the conversation about other things because there's so many theories that they're talking about because they didn't clarify anything.
I think
So, you
I
know.
think that was not
I don't
really
think it was
their
intentional.
Yeah, it wasn't their intention. I think they had to choose like what part they wanted to focus on.
But because they left it so open, now people are talking about theories so much. There's so much to discuss about it.
Yeah, I
Here-
feel like a lot of that is just like unclosed loops. Like
Yeah.
they were just like, oh, whatever. We'll not talk about it, and then they can say whatever they
I
want.
kind of feel like if it wasn't Disney and it wasn't a big name with like big name music writers and everything, it wouldn't get nearly as much attention.
Maybe.
People would just be like, "Well, that was weird." Okay. Oh, I ran into it.
Fireballs.
Here's my comment on why she doesn't have any powers.
Okay.
Because the moral of the story should have been you don't need powers
Yeah, that's true.
to do something. Like she is the whole movie waiting for a power to be important.
You mean waiting for?
A miracle.
Thank you.
She's waiting for that miracle, but she didn't need one to begin with.
That's actually a good point. I
So
read
then
that point before
The,
too.
Right.
the two parts of the moral would have been that you didn't need a miracle to do it, and then the other moral would be the people who expect you to have it. So the abuela should have learned that she didn't need them to have it.
Right. So the post I saw was like, "Oh yeah, this whole movie is about how having only one aspect of yourself and one gift and one power and such is very damaging to your mental health and physical health." And then everyone being like, "But what's her gift?" It's like, the whole point is
So
she
then
doesn't
you're-
need one.
Oh, that's funny because like the very first song is like, she's just trying to like be like, that's none of your business.
Yeah. she doesn't need one. And we're all like, but what is it though?
Right. That's funny because yeah, that's the whole first song. It's like, well, what is it?
Right?
What is it, Mirabelle?
Oh, I just got smashed.
Oh no!
Kidding me.
So close.
Just about to use that.
Anyway,
Oh,
Gosh,
I
I'm
like
hitting
last.
everything.
Yep. too.
Man, I had one last thought about Encanto, but now I can't remember what it was.
I don't really know too many people who are in that movie either. So I know that the girl who plays Mirabelle is the lady who is
Oh, I'm so bad.
she's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Oh, huh. Yeah.
She?
and people
Yeah.
had a lot to say
She's
about
Rosa.
the which one's Rosa?
Like the tough car.
Oh, Rosa is you're in Brooklyn
Yeah.
Nine-Nine. Her
Yeah.
name is
There's
Rosa.
no one named Rosa in Encanto. Okay.
But people had a lot to say about it because she sounds very different in those two shows.
Lightning, please.
No thanks.
What did I get? Oh.
Oh no!
There you go.
Thank you.
The blue
I
shell.
can't concentrate. I'm trying to recall that thing that I wanted to say about Encanto. Watch out.
Got it. Better get it. Got it.
Ah,
Oh
bullet.
no, there's no more. I should've
bullet
saved
race.
that.
Oh man, that's we gotta get that in there.
Bullet race.
Oh
and I
nice,
get in
your bullet
front.
passed the other bullet.
That was sad.
That's probably
Me
the
and
most exciting
Toad.
thing in this whole video.
Okay.
Silly.
How many races we got left?
Oh gosh, we should probably wrap this up.
I think there's one or two more. Anyways, anything else about Encanto?
No, thank you.
There is, but I can't remember what it is.
What do you think is the most watched Pixar movie for you? Which one have
Which
you
one
seen the
have
most?
I seen the most?
Like,
Yeah.
which Pixar do you keep going back to? Which one do you watch the most?
The most. How many?
Let me.
The
let
Pixar movie that
me-
you have seen the most.
Let's talk
Okay.
about something so I can recall. I know it's not Wally.
Oh no. Not
So the,
As
are
much
you
as I
saying
like
Wally's bad?
No, I'm just saying I
it
haven't watched
isn't
it a
one
lot.
that you watch a lot.
And it isn't Toy Story because I haven't seen a Toy Story in forever, and I haven't seen the last one either.
Really? I've
At
actually
all?
only seen the last one once, but I really liked it.
So I don't know anything about the last one. What other ones are
Feels.
there?
Up.
I think I've seen Up a lot. Oh, I know what it is. I
Luca.
definitely know what it is. Mine is Coco.
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 I watched Coco a lot.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Because it gave me lots of feels.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, the feels.
What does he call her? Is it Mama
Uh,
Coco? No, that doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right either.
That sounds fine to me. I don't remember.
But it is something like that, like something 2 syllables with Coco.
Is it? What does
Isn't
she
it?
call her?
I don't know now. I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah.
that. That's sad.
I was just thinking if someone got
is it
confused.
Grandma Coco?
I think it's Mama Coco.
It is. Maybe it might be Mama Coco.
I was just imagining if someone had never seen Coco and then they had to like give a book report, or they're just lying to someone about seeing it, and they're like, "Yeah, I remember in Coco when Coco goes to Coco goes to the underworld." I think you watched the wrong Coco. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, that's Cujo.
It's that one where they make that chocolate drink. Did I get him? Gotcha.
Ah!
Someone stole my banana.
I just had a golden mushroom I was gonna use.
You gotta go find that golden mushroom.
You know what they should do for the next Mario Kart?
What?
Do you remember in Diddy Kart Racing,
What?
they have like different vehicles you can race with?
That's what we're doing.
I
here.
mean, like there's like boats and airplanes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there are different types of races.
I mean, they kind of do it.
They kind of do it, but it's still a car
That's true.
or a motorcycle. Oops.
Well, they couldn't just blatantly steal the idea.
Okay.
Are you saying they could have?
If
I'm
I
just saying
used that
that's not like
just
it's not like something you need to steal.
Patented.
Lame.
Cars and airplanes?
It sounds like Diddy Kong Racing.
You talk to Capcom. Is that who did that?
What were we talking
No,
about?
I don't
who did
think
that?
so.
Is it
Rare, I think it is. Is that the company, Rare?
maybe
No! What was
God.
that?
Fifth? Ew, this is so bad.
Somehow, I was like turning and Peach ran into me and I was on the grass all of a sudden. It's like, what just happened?
I like this car now. It looks like a blooper.
Bloopa?
Do you mean a blooper like an
Like a squid.
octopus?
Yeah.
Oh,
that kind of
okay.
blooper.
Not like a mistake.
Okay, I think this should be the last race.
Yes. Any last thoughts about anything we've talked about or something new that is really quick?
One race long. Anybody have any good shows, movies, YouTubes?
We didn't talk about the future. What do you want to watch next?
Oh no.
I mean, we were talking about watching Spider-Man. Because we haven't watched the new Spider-Man movie yet. And
And wanting to watch Rise of Gru and...
Oh, I did say that, didn't
Yeah,
I?
you did.
But other movies.
I did see a trailer. I don't know if this is real, but it was an animated Magic the Gathering series.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I'd watch that.
And I think it's just because it's a. They went back and made another Kamigawa set. I don't know. I haven't played the original Kamigawa set,
Yeah,
but
I've not seen Kamigawa before either.
oops. But you know, it's like a Japanese setting, so they're like, okay, anime.
Anime. Might as well.
Might as well. Oh.
I hope the next time they go back to Innistrad, they make a Castlevania.
Also anime now.
They just did Innistrad, though, I think.
Do
Do you remember when we first started playing Magic? Like, where we actually bought stuff for it?
I
like
want
the
to
first
say
time
we
playing
got our first pack of cards at Target.
Huh.
And I remember I didn't even know what Magic really was or how to play it.
No, we didn't get. It was like a green
Yeah.
deck with like angels. It was
Yeah, I
from
remember
it was
that.
from a comic book store. I remember we went back to that comic book store much later on.
I don't remember.
Or it's a comic book and trading card
Right,
store where they also like traded baseball cards and stuff.
Oh, wait, I hate that store.
Yeah, it's still around. They just moved.
Yeah, I don't like it.
This race, everyone keeps stealing the blocks like right in front of me. So I'm like, here we go. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, we're on a dragon.
Yeah.
But that's the
We've been
first
here the whole time.
that was the first deck that we ever bought, but we
didn't
just
do
assumed
anything
you
with
can
it.
buy a deck and play a game together.
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
was
we didn't
like
know
a
you
deck.
needed
It was a
to-
constructed deck.
We didn't know you needed 2 decks to play.
But the first time when we first actually started playing, we bought our own cards and stuff. Was in I think it's the first time they did Zendikar.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So it was
Because they were like the most beautiful land
land
cards.
cards.
That's cool.
Because they were, I think it was the first time they did like full
Full.
card art.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because who needs the explanation of what land is?
Yeah, I can see what color it is. Come on. They color they color them all weird. Oh, I got first and I didn't even know it. Yay.
That's
I'm
it
gonna
then.
Be last. Yay.
So everyone let me know if Kamigawa Neon Dynasty is real. I'm sure it's a real like new set of cards maybe, but
Maybe not a show.
what I saw is first I got in my YouTube subscriptions there was a video for someone had produced a song for Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, and then it brought me to where the playlist for the soundtrack was, and then they showed me the trailer for the animated series. So I don't know if that's real or not, or if it's just like this is a really cool promotion.
Who knows? Of a movie that is gonna come out, I'm curious about the Chippendale one, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it.
Rescue Rangers, Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm getting very strong Alvin the Chipmunk vibes.
John Mulaney and Adam Sandberg,
I mean,
or Andy
I wanna be able to
Sandberg.
make my knee move. I'm like moving my joystick.
I
I'm
think
like,
I
"Go
also
that
saw
way."
Chris
No.
Parnell in there.
he's in everything now, isn't he?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, everyone say bye.
Bye. Bye.
Merci beaucoup.
Bye.
Bye.